Hey, and welcome back to the podcast. Today we're diving into a topic that affects us all: climate change. We've all heard about it, but the big question is, what's really going on right now? What trends are we seeing in the world of climate change, and what can we do about it? Let's talk about it. So, let's start with the big picture. Over the past few decades, the signs of climate change have become impossible to ignore. We've seen rising global temperatures, more frequent extreme weather events like hurricanes, heat waves, and floods, and of course, the alarming melting of glaciers and ice caps. One of the biggest trends we're seeing today is the increase in extreme weather events. In fact, many of the hottest years on record have been in the past decade. We're talking about wildfires in places where they've never been a big issue, intense storms that leave destruction in their wake, and heat waves that affect millions of people. This is a direct result of the planet warming up. And here's where it gets interesting. The global conversation is shifting. Countries, cities, and even individual companies are starting to focus more on sustainability. There's a major push for clean energy sources like wind and solar, and many are committing to net zero emissions goals. It's a sign that people are realizing that we need to act fast to curb the impact of climate change. But here's the good news: it's not all doom and gloom. We're also seeing some innovative solutions and creative trends that could help us fight back. For example, scientists and companies are developing new technologies to capture carbon from the air and store it underground. This kind of innovation could play a huge role in reversing some of the damage done. And let's not forget about individual action. Small changes in our everyday lives can have a big impact. Whether it's reducing waste, supporting sustainable brands, or simply being more mindful about our energy use, it all adds up. Plus, more people are joining climate movements and calling for policy changes to protect the environment. It's inspiring to see how people are coming together for the planet. So, what's next? Well, the trends show that we're moving in the right direction, but we need to keep up the momentum. That means continuing to push for change, whether it's on a local level, in our communities, or on a global scale. Climate change is a huge challenge, but we can't let it stop us from trying to make a difference. Ultimately, the question isn't whether we can fix it, it's how much we're willing to do. Every action counts. So let's stay informed, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay hopeful. The planet's future is in our hands, and together, we can make a real difference. Thanks for listening today. Keep thinking about how you can be part of the solution, and let's work together to create a healthier, more sustainable world. Until next time, take care and stay green.